This is gonna be good.
Live from Phoenix, Arizona, it's Steve Summers.
Hey, we made it. Woo. Happy weekend. We made it to Monday today. I am so glad you are with me here. What do you say we get the party started here, shall we? Thank you so much for the wonderful folks who were late senior. Once in my life, I have someone who needs me. Someone I've needed so long. For once unafraid, I can go where life leads me. Somehow I know I'll be strong. For once I can touch what my heart used to dream of long before I knew. I want someone warm like you would make my dreams come true. Oh yeah. Once in my life, I won't let sorrow hurt me, not like it's hurt me before. For once I have something I know won't desert me. I know I'm not alone anymore. For once I can say, this is mine, you can take it. Long as I know I have love, I can make it. Once in my life, I have someone who needs me. Welcome to the show today. My name is Steve Summers. It's March into Motown Day today, and of course, as a matter of fact, it is all throughout the entire month of March today. We welcome each and every one of you who watch the show here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. On the way, I've got America's Songbook, also a trivia too as well on the half hour, and what happened today in history. All that and more right here. Stay tuned for the next hour. I love to butcher songs up as best I can. Hey, it's all about having fun, right? I won't let sorrow hurt me, not like it's hurt me before. For once I have something I don't want to desert me. I'm not alone anymore. For once I can say, this is mine, you can take it. Long as I know I love, I can make it. For once in my life, I have someone who needs me. There's nobody could sing it like Stevie Wonder did many years ago. And thank you, Stevie, for so many of those great hits in our past. So much fun and so much stuff ahead for us today. Oh my goodness. We welcome also Jan. Leroy's watching today. We've got Stephanie, also Jim, and we got another Dan that's also watching the show too today. So it's America's Songbook. And our special song here, Elvis Presley by the request today too. When I said I needed you, you said you would always stay. Wasn't me who changed but you, and now you've gone away. Don't you know that now you're gone? I'm left here on my own. Now I have to follow you and beg you to come home. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, believe me, believe me. Oh, I can't never love you, but believe me, I'll never tie you down. Just alone, just a memory. Life seems dead and so unreal. All that's left is loneliness. There's nothing left to fear. You don't have to say you love me, just speak close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, believe me. Oh, now you don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, believe me, oh, believe me. I want to send that out to Samantha, also watching the show out in Upper State New York today, watching one of our Link Senior communities here. Remember, you can always reach out to me right here. Send me an email anytime. I would love to hear from you. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. When I see you out and about with anyone, it's not unusual to see me cry. Oh, I wanna die. It's not unusual to go out anytime. When I see you out and about, it's such a crime. You should never want to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual, it happens every day. No matter what they say, you'll find it happens all the time. Love will never do what you want it to. Why can't this crazy love be mine? Oh, whoa, yeah. It's not unusual to be mad with anyone. It's not unusual to be sad with anyone. If I ever find that you've changed at any time, it's not unusual to find that I'm in love with you. Oh, 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 oh. I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you. Whoa, whoa, oh, yeah. Love us some Tom Jones on our show today. You know, it's a song about love. How about two songs about love? One of the great songs that was made famous by the incredible Carpenters. Karen Carpenter, to name one of the great sounds of the 70s going back. You might remember this one. Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you. Why do stars fall down from the sky every time you walk by? Just like me, they long to be close to you. The day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled gold dust in your hair and golden starlight in your eyes of blue. That is why all the guys in town follow you all around, just like me, they long to be close to you. decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkle gold dust in your hair and golden starlight in your eyes of blue. And that is why all the guys in town follow you all around, just like me. They long to be close to you, just like me. They long to be close to you. Why close to you? Why close to you? I'm close to you. Send that out to all of our lovers today. We got to do some country for my friends down south today. I know they're watching down in San Antonio, also Austin today. What do you say we do a little Chattahoochee double check here? Here we go. 1, 2, 3 in the back. Here we go. Come on down. Oh, yeah. Well, way down yonder in the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt, got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, the pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talk about cars and dream about women. Never had a plan, just a living for a minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love, yeah. All right. Well, we fogged up windows in my old Chevy. I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So I sent for a burger and a gravestone call. Dropped her off early, but we didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, a pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talk about cars and dream about women. Never had a plan, just a living for a minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much a muddy water meant to me. Then I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love, yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, went down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. A lot about living and a little about love. Give it to me one time, come on. Yeah, that's right. Gotta love it now. 2 in a row, shall we, for my friends down south. You might know this one right here. We love this one. She played tambourine with a silver jingle, and she must have known the words to at least 1,000,000 tunes. But the one most requested by the man she knew as cowboy was a late night benediction at the All Come Back Saloon. In a voice soft and trembling, she'd sing a song to cowboys as a smoky halo circled around her raven head. And all the fallen angels, the pinball playing rounders, stopped the games Lover's evening prayer. Faded love and faded memories, how they linger in the mind. Miles and years played the cowboy like an old melody. Out of time, it's out of time. Every night in the shadows, thinking about Amarillo, well, he dreamed of better days and therefore faded love. Lifting high his glass in the honor of the lady, he paid his check and lonely walked the broken cowboy home. She played tambourine with a silver jingle, and she must have known the words to at least 1,000,000 tunes. But the one most requested by the man she knew as cowboy was a late night benediction at the Y'all Come Back Saloon. Sing it now! Tambourine with that silver jingle, and she must have known the words to at least 1,000,000 tunes. But the one most requested was a man she knew as cowboy, was a late night benediction at the Y'all Come Back Saloon. She played tambourine with a silver jingle, and she must have known the words to at least 1,000,000 tunes. But the one most requested was a man she knew as cowboy, when the late night benediction at the Y'all Come Back Saloon. Come on! The Statler Brothers, by request, my friends down south today. We had a few requests that we had to fulfill for those grief. I love country music. I was actually born and kind of raised on country a long time ago. I didn't live in the country, but I was born and raised on the country. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad you guys are with me today. It's always so much fun doing this show for you each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We love you. I don't remember what day it was. I can't remember what time it was. Got some fancy dancing here. All I know is that I fell in love with you, and if all my dreams come true, I'll be spending time with you. Oh, every day's a new day in love with you. And each day comes a new way of loving you. Every time I kiss your lips, my mind starts to wander, and if all my dreams come true, I'll be spending time with you. I love you more today than yesterday, but not as much as tomorrow. I love you more today than yesterday, but darling, not as much as tomorrow. Tomorrow's date means springtime's just that day away. Hey Cupid, we don't need you now, be on your way. I thank the Lord for love like ours that grows ever stronger, and for my dreams come true, I know that you will feel the same way too. I love you more today than yesterday, but Some of the things going on behind the screen, I'm like, what? I'm so glad you're with me. You know, it's one of those songs here. I'd like to thank the guy who wrote this song, made my baby fall in love with me. Who put the bump in the bump, a bump, a bump? Who put the ram in the lemma, ding dong? Who put the bump in the bump, shabop, shabop? Who put the dit in the dit, did it, did it? Who was that man? I'd like to shake his hand. He made my baby fall in love with me. Yeah. When my baby heard bum, 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 every word went right into her heart. And when she heard them singing Rama, lama, 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 ding dong, she said we'd never have to part. Who put the bump in the bump, 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 bump? Who put the ram in the rama, lama, ding dong? Who put the bump in the bump, shabop, shabop? Who put the dit in the dit, did it, did it? Who was that man? I'd like to shake his hand. He made my baby fall in love with me. Yeah. Each time we're alone, boogity, 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 shoot. Since my baby's out of glow, and every time we dance to she always says she loves me so. Yeah. Who put the bump in the bump, 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 bump? Who put the ram in the ram, a lemma, ding dong? Who put the bump in the bump, shabop, shabop? Who put the dit in the dit, did it, did it? Who was that man? I'd like to shake his hand. He made my baby fall in love with me. Yeah. Now, darling, bump, 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 and my honey, a ram-a-lamma ding-dong, forever. And when I say dip, you know I mean it from the bottom of my boogity, 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 shoot. Oh, we love that song right there. Barry Mann going back. By the way, next month is our oldies month. You're going to hear a lot of these songs next month. But you know what, though? I saw her standing at the corner, yellow ribbon in her hair. I couldn't keep myself from shouting, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Young blood, young blood, young blood. I can't get you out of my mind. I took one look and I was fractured. I tried to walk, but I was lame. I tried to talk, but I just stuttered. Oh, what's your name?
What's your name?
What's your name?
Oh, what's your name?
Young blood, young blood, young blood. I can't get you out of my mind. What a crazy stuff. She looks so tough. I had to stalk her all the way home. Then things went bad. I met her dad. He said, leave my daughter alone. Yeah, I was just singing this song here. It was many, many moons ago. If it was released today, it would probably make it. What the heck? I'll just sing the old songs because I like them. Young blood, young blood, young blood. I can't get you out of my mind. Young my goodness, Youngblood, the coaster's going back a little ways. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it is time.
Are you
Is
ready?
it? All right. Time now for trivia today. We love doing trivia here on the show. We do it, as you guys know, on the half hour. We do it each and every Monday and Wednesday and Friday right here. Thank you so much for the many, many communities who come in and check out the show. We sure appreciate it. Thank you so much to the Trivia channel for making our trivia possible here on the back screen. And I want to say special thanks to Natalie and the gang over there that work so hard at Link Senior. LinkSenior.com. If your community is not locked in to LinkSenior.com, you are missing out. LinkSenior.com. What is it? It's a portal that actually supplies great information, entertainment like this shows, if you want to call it entertainment, and many, many other shows, informational, educational things, all in one distribution system in your community. That's simple. Go to LinkSenior.com to learn more. Trivia, as you know, we ask the questions. We give you three, yes, not one, not two, but three definitive answers. And always when I do this, my wife always tells me how many she got right. And that's all right. That's what it's all about. It's all about having fun here. Which constitutional amendment gives the United States citizens the right to bear arms? Boy, has this been popular over the past few years. I say probably 20 years now. First Amendment, Second Amendment, or the Third Amendment? We hear a lot about it. Constitutional amendment gives the United States the right to bear arms. First Amendment, Second Amendment, and the Third Amendment. Let's see if you got it right today. Remember, we have only three answers. One of them is correct. Good luck. We'll keep track at the very end and ask you how many you think you got right. Or you don't have to say think. You can make up a reason. If you said Second Amendment, you had it right. There it is. Second Amendment protects the right of people to keep and bear arms. It was adopted in 1791, with many saying it should be revised. And I'll have to agree with that. All right, next question. 1939 film, The Wizard of Oz. What was the Tin Man looking for? What was the Tin Man looking for in The Wizard of Oz? I just love this question. Probably one of my all-time favorite musicals, maybe yours too. 1939 film, The Wizard of Oz. What was the Tin Man looking for? Was it courage? Was it a brain, which I need most often, or is it a heart? Courage, a brain, or a heart? What do you think? Let's see if you got it right. All right, correct answer is Tin Man was looking for a heart. Did you get it right? Dun, 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 dun. The Scarecrow wanted a brain, the Lion wanted courage, and the other was looking for a heart. Which of the following is an element? Which of the following is an element? I love these questions. Is it gold? Is it ruby? Or is it sapphire? Gold, ruby, or sapphire? Which of the following is an element? Let's see if you got it right on this one. A, B, or C? I'm giving you a few extra times to think about this. Gold, ruby, or sapphire? Which one is an element? One of them is correct. See if you got it right. Correct answer is gold. Gold. How many of you own gold out there? It's a chemical element. It has the symbol of AU, the atomic number of 76. There you go. Who plays John McClane in the series Die Hard? I remember asking this question last year. Who plays John McClane in the film series Die Hard? Is it Bruce Willis, Arnold Schwarzenegger, or Mel Gibson? Who do you think it is? John McClane, film series Die Hard. Was it Bruce Willis, Arnold Schwarzenegger, or Mel Gibson? See if you got it right. Good luck to you. Winner gets $1 million in fake money. Answer is Bruce Willis. Did you get it? Did you? Bruce Willis played John McClane throughout the series, ranging from 1998 Die Hard to 2013 A Good Day to Die Hard. And Bruce Willis, wow, what a powerful actor. Speaking of films, if you get a chance, what was the film we just watched yesterday? I'm sitting here thinking, what was the film? The Adam Project. If you get a chance on Netflix, this is not a promotion, I didn't get paid for this. Watch The Adam Project on Netflix. Absolutely a wonderful, wonderful show. Absolutely enjoyed it. And of course, I'm not going to give away anything. Just watch it. You'll totally enjoy it. Wife and I, Kim, sit down and watch it last night. All right, which emperor was assassinated on the 15th of March, 44 BC? We have a lot of teachers who watch this show. We have a lot of people who love history, especially some people say ancient history. Which emperor was assassinated on March 15th? We're coming up on the date tomorrow, believe it or not. 44 BC. Was it Julius Caesar? Was it Nero? or was it Marcus Aurelius? Marcus Aurelius. Now, I'm probably not pronouncing that name right because I didn't review it before the show. Of course. Julius, Nero, or Aurelius? I don't know. It was Julius Caesar. That's the correct answer. Thank goodness I didn't have to repronounce the name. Julius Caesar was assassinated by a group of senators at 44 BC. They were led by Marcus Brutus in the plot to do so. All right, let's see here. What happened here? Some odd reason my mouse is not working correctly. There it is. We're having mouse problems. You ever have a mouse problem? I'm having a mouse problem. All right, there we go. All right. Is it working? There we go. Whew. Things were happening there. I didn't know what was going on. In terms of organization, what does CEO stand for? CEO, what does it stand for? Does it stand for Chairman of the Executive Officer, Chairman Executive Officer, Chief Elected Officer, or Chief Executive Officer? A CEO of a company is a Chairman Executive Officer, the Chief Elected Officer, or Chief Executive Officer. See if you got it right. See if you don't. This could throw you off a little bit. It can, but there's only one correct answer. You all ready? All right. A CEO. What does the CEO stand for? It stands for the Chief Executive Officer. In terms used to describe the leader of an administration in charge of managing an organization. There you go. Next question. A sparkling wine champagne is produced from a region in which country? Italy, Germany, or France? A sparkling wine champagne. Where do you think it is? Take a guess. A few more seconds here. If you said France, you had it right. Congratulations. Produced from grapes grown in Champagne region of France. All right. Here's another good one. Roughly how long is the Trans-Siberian Railway? Is it 340 miles, 1,990 miles, or 5,780 miles? The Trans-Siberian Railway. How big is it? It's big. 340 miles, 990, or 5,780 miles. See if you got it right. Here it comes. Y'all ready? I think this question might amaze you. Correct answer is, I just pointed at it, 5,780. It is indeed the longest in the world. It has a length of approximately 9,289 kilometers, connecting Moscow to Russian Far East. There it is. All right, we have time for one more. Is that our last one? We got time for one more? Maybe so? All right, let's see. Okay, good. What is the full name of the country with the abbreviation UAE? UAE, is it the United Arabian Emirates? Is it the United Arab Emirates? Or is it the Union of Arabian Emirates? What is UAE? United Arabian Emirates, United Arab Emirates, or Union of Arabian Emirates? What do you think it is? I know most of you will probably get this right. This is a great question. Correct answer is United Arab Emirates. B. There you go. Congratulations. Often more simply called the Emirates. Population roughly now 9.2 million people. And that is it. That is our trivia today. Oh, so much fun. Oh! All right, how many got them right? How many got most of them right? Raise your hand. You got most of them right? Those of you got most of them right? Good. How many got half right? Not bad, not bad. How many got a couple right and learned some? Yeah. See how easy that was? All right, we'll do it again on Wednesday right here. By the way, I want to make a couple of noteworthy notes here real quick. Happy birthday goes out to, see if you can figure this guy out. Anybody tell me who this gentleman is right here? Who do you think this is? Who do you think this is? Take a look. This guy was a record producer, a composer, a musician, known for his 1962 tune Soul Bossa Nova, later scored in 1978, #1, stuff like that. It was has a record 79 Grammy Award nominations, if you can believe that. He was the producer of the 3 albums by Michael Jackson. There's your hint. Off the Wall, Bad, Thriller, which was also sold more than 65 million copies worldwide. Happy birthday to the great Quincy Jones today, celebrating his birthday. 1933 was when he was born. Quincy Jones, happy birthday to you, man. So hard to believe. You know, he even produced, believe it or not, later years, Frank Sinatra too as well. Frank Sinatra. So Happy birthday to you, Quincy. I think we need to do a Frank Sinatra number. How about that? Let's go back a little. Fly with me. Yes, sir. Come fly with me. Let's fly away. If you can use some exotic foods, there's a bar in Bombay. Come on and fly with me and fly, let's fly away. Come fly with me, let's float on down to Peru. In Llama Land, there's a one-man band and he'll toot his flute for you. Come on and fly with me, let's take off in the blue. Once I get you up there, where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide, all starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You might even hear the whole gang cheers just 'cause together. Weather-wise, it's such a cuckoo day. You just say those words and we'll take our birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's so perfect for a flying honeymoon, oh babe. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Come on, pack up now. Oh yeah, Frank Sinatra, and a happy birthday to Quincy Jones today, born in 1933. Let's go back and do a song made request by her name is Gertie. Gertie, this one's for you. I wondered where I'd go, where should I stay? The band had only one more song to play. Then I saw you out of the corner of my eye. A little girl alone and so shy. I had the last waltz with you. Two lonely people together. I fell in love with you. The last one should last forever. But the love we had was growing so strong. Through the good and bad we get along. Then the flame of love died in your eyes. My heart broke in two when you said goodbye. I had the last waltz with you. Two lonely people together. I fell in love with you. The last one should last forever. It's all over now, nothing left to say, just tears and the orchestra playing. La 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 la. La 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 la. I had the last waltz with you. Two lonely people together. I fell in love with you. The last one should last forever. La 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 la. Engelbert Humperdinck on the show today. love it. Here's a little number that goes back a little ways. I've often walked down the street before, but the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. All at once am I several stories high, knowing man on the street where you live. There are lilac trees in the heart of town. Can you hear a lark in any other part of town? Does enchantment pour out of every door? No, it's just on a street where you live. And oh, that towering feeling, just to know somehow you are here. The overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop and stare, they don't bother me, but there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. Let the time go by, I don't care if I can't be here on the street where you live. This is where I was raised in Oklahoma, by the way. Now living in Arizona. And oh, that towering feeling, just to know somehow you are near. An overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop and stare, baby, they don't bother me, for there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. Let the time go by, I won't care if I can't be here on the street where you live. Baby, I don't care. I don't care the streets where you live.
This day in history.
March 14th, 1879. Physicist Albert Einstein, considered the greatest scientist of the 20th century, is born in Germany.
It is intelligence, which is the ability to learn from experience, to plan ahead. It includes the capacity to give up immediate temporary benefits for a permanent one.
1794. Eli Whitney receives a patent for his cotton gin, an invention that revolutionizes America's cotton industry. 1995. Astronaut Norman Thagard becomes the first American to enter space aboard a Russian rocket. And 1933.
Good night, you princes of Maine, you kings of New England.
Actor Michael Caine, whose movie roles include Alfie and Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, is born in London. Also that same year, composer and conductor Quincy Jones is born in Chicago. He's best known for producing Michael Jackson's Thriller album and the song We Are the World. Today in history, March 14th. Sandy Kozel, The Associated Press.
This day in history.
Oh, yeah. Pardon me, boy. Is this the cat that chewed your new shoe? I had to throw that in there because I'll never forget that for a while. Can you afford to board Chattanooga choo-choo? I've got my fare, just a trifle to spare. You leave that Pennsylvania station about 3:45. Read a magazine and then you're in Baltimore. Dinner in the diner, nothing could be finer than to have your ham and eggs in Carolina. When you hear the whistle blow and make to the bar, then you know the Tennessee is not very far. Shovel all your coaling, gotta keep it rolling. Ooh, ooh, Chattanooga, there you are.
Hurry up, get your tickets, get your tickets.
There's gonna be a certain party at the station, satin and lace. I used to call Funny Face, she hated that. She's gonna cry, tell the land I'll never roll. So Chattanooga choo-choo, won't you choo-choo me home? You leave that Pennsylvania station about 3:45. Read a magazine and then you're in Baltimore. Dinner in the diner, nothing could be finer than to have your ham and eggs in Carolina. Then you hear the whistle blow and make to the bar. Then you know the Tennessee is not very far. Shovel all your coal and got to keep it rolling. Ooh, ooh, Chattanooga, there you are.
All aboard! Get your tickets!
There's gonna be a certain party at the station, satin and lace. It's the same thing every time. We call her Funny Face. There she is. There we go, enjoying all the movie shows. Oh, it's Chattanooga choo-choo, won't you choo-choo me home?
Hurry, get your tickets!
Chattanooga, come on! Chattanooga! Oh yeah, Chattanooga! Oh yeah, yeah. Love that song. You know, it's so much fun. When I do that song, it always reminds me of my great friends back in Dallas. We used to actually do that song together in our little trio, my friend Marty Ruiz and a couple other friends of ours. And I just, it's always real special singing that song to so many great folks, and especially to our veterans who proudly served our nation in the past, who remember 1944, 1943, and you know, we just want to say thank you so much for those of you watching, our veterans, the ones that are also serving now too as well. We're thinking about you daily with all the stuff that's going on in Ukraine right now. Our hearts and minds, of course, are with those folks over there. So we think about those. We also think about our troops. So God bless you. Stay with it. All right. Hard to believe that this hour has gone by so quickly. I want to first off thank you once again to the great folks over at Link Senior for making it happen. They are a big sponsor of the show. Without them, we wouldn't be on the air. Link Senior, go to visit and linksenior.com. That will be the place you need to go to get more information right there. And we had a request a while ago. Sally watches this show regularly. She says, you did a song a while back, that Louis Armstrong song from the musical. Can you do Hello Dolly? Absolutely, Sally. This one is for you as we go back a little ways as we wrap down our show today. Thank you so much for spending time with me. We appreciate it. All right. Come on. Well, hello, darling. This is Steve, darling. So nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell, darling. I can tell, darling. You're still flowing, you're still growing, you're still growing strong. I feel the room swaying and the band playing one of our old favorite songs from way back when. So late great Satchmo, Louis Armstrong back in the day. Oh, yeah. Shall we do a little bit of Louis? You know you have to. If you're going to sing this song, you got to do a little Louis, right? Louis, Louis. Almost feel like I'm in New Orleans right now. I don't know. Are we in New Orleans? I know where we need to go.
I feel the room sway and the band's playing one of our old favorite songs from way back then. Oh, gotta be cheap, fellas, have a little faith in me, fellas. Darling, never, never gonna go away. Fellas, you're never gonna go away. Darling, darling, never, never go away again.
Oh, yeah. We sang ourselves all the way down into the subway today. Hey, nobody's even here. And the train has stopped. I think it's waiting till our show is over with. We got about 4 minutes left in here as we wrap things up. And I just want to say thank you so much. It's always a joy doing this. From my heart to your heart, I figured we'd wrap the song up with a very special song from the incredible late, great Perry Como, and a song called And I Love You So. This goes out to you. And I love you so. People ask me how I live till now. I tell them I don't know. I guess they understand how lonely life can be. Life began again the day you took my hand. And yes, I know how lonely life can be. Shadows follow me, and the night won't set me free. But I never let that evening get me down. Now that you're around me, and you love me too. Your thoughts are just for me. Set my spirit free. I'm happy that you do. The book of life is brief. Once a page is read, all but life is dead. That is my belief. And yes, I know how lonely life can be. Shadows follow me, and that night won't set me free. But I don't let the evening get me down. Now that you're around me, all around me, all around me. You all, thank you so much for joining me today. With love from our hearts to yours, we thank you. Appreciate our wonderful folks at Link Senior for making it happen. I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday, 1 o'clock our time, which is 4 o'clock Eastern time now. Hey, we're starting a little bit earlier now. We love being here. We'll see you then. You all take care of yourselves. Take care. Bye-bye.
That's all, folks.